Hey, this is Nick, or Quarantine Nick. You can see I'm one of the developers for Collective. I wanted to make a quick video talking about some of the stuff about voting that isn't covered in our trailer. You can look at all this stuff on the library section of the website, but it's more like it's like a legal code. It's really a pain to look through all that stuff and actually learn. Just the quick rundown is basically, so number one, the top 10 cards every week with the most votes get in the game. The cutoff is Wednesday midnight, but the actual cards are counted on Friday morning at 10 a.m. and those are both Pacific Standard Time. Now that happens because if you post something on Wednesday night, you want to let it have some time to get some more votes. In addition, of the 10 cards added per week, at most 1 can be a rare and 4 can be uncommons. The rest are commons, but this means that up to 10 cards can be common. New cards that are added to the game have an orange border on the side for a while, and then after about, I think at most a month, they're added to the standard format where you can test them out in multiplayer, and then the border changes to blue. After at most 2 years of being in standard, they get rotated out. Eventually we'll have a format where those cards are still playable, but it's not available right now. We're going to develop it later. So that is why, for example, cards which are part of the core set are actually not in standard. Unlike Hearthstone, those cards get rotated out, so you actually can't play Fireball in standard, although somebody could reprint it if they wanted. You can add 10 cards to the game, but also if you want to reprint an old card, then you can do that. It takes up one of the 10 slots that week. Big thing number 2 is updates. Updates are things where you want to change the actual balance of cards, so if it's too good or it's not good enough, then you post that, and every week. Normally, the top 3 cards with the most votes that are tagged update at the beginning get into the game. As far as other ways to add changes to the game, let's see, there's a thing called cosmetic updates. Cosmetic updates basically mean they're like updates, but there's no limit on how many you do, and they can't affect balance. There's only 3 things that affect balance that can be added in the week. Bug fixes actually are something where you can post it on Reddit, or you can just message me on Discord or Reddit, and if we see that, we'll basically test it out, make sure it fixes a bug, and then we'll just put it directly into the game. If card's broken but you don't have a bug fix for it, then you can just tell us and we'll put it into Limbo. We don't want broken cards in the game. It's really helpful to do that. If you see a card that doesn't work, put it into Limbo, and then as soon as the creator gives us a fix for it, it'll come back out and people can start playing with it again. The last one is a quality of life update. So these are kind of new, and the idea behind this is that if it technically affects the way that the card works, but it's such a minor change that it's not actually going to affect balance, or it's just something that everybody agrees is a good change, you can just send it to us directly, and we'll kind of maybe ask around, or if it's just so obviously a good idea, we'll just put it in, and that you don't have to vote on, basically. Thanks a lot, and see you soon in game. All right, here we go. This is this is my parents' cat. Hey, say hi.